Welcome to another RS Wave update. Okay, so on the chart, I have labeled A, B, C. Now I'm starting to label this one because I'm starting to feel the waves. Okay, now in the previous video, I did say that we are looking at something like a cup and handle pattern, which was heading around this area, like so. And or even possibly it was back here. Anyway, whatever the case, I didn't label the chart for a reason, is because at the small degree, it's just hard to really understand the waves because it's such a small degree and you see a lot of choppy action going on at small degrees. But when you see sharp moves like this, they really do help with the analysis. So in this particular case, I'm labeling this one a D. Okay, when I start labeling the chart at the small degree, it means I'm seeing signs and there's a bit of conviction behind the moves. So this one could be an E. We'd have to see a break of the high to confirm this view. Now, I'm not going to label the whole chart right now. 2, I believe, ended here. Is this wave 3 or wave 1? Now, I do think it's wave 1 of a move that's coming, but I'm holding back on that one for now. And the reason is, if you go back to the 4 hour, okay, you do have 1 and 2 here, right? This could be 3, 4, 5, more correction for wave 4, and then 5 all the way up to $1.50. So what I'm trying to say is potentially that's wave 3. That's wave 4. Okay, and then we're going for wave 5, which may hit that all-time high, which would be the end of wave 3. So in the end, I ended up just labeling it anyway. This is roughly my ideas here. 4 would pull back in a sharp way, probably to retest this rising trend line before making the final move up in wave 5. Now that wave is going to be insane in my opinion, and as long as it doesn't break any rules, which I don't think it will, okay, I don't think it will. So that particular view seems right. Now, wave 2 was drawn out sideways, right, from here to here. So wave 4 has the potential to be short and sharp, and then make the last move up to wave 5, $1.50, right? So this is roughly what I'm thinking, but I'm not going to leave these on. Oh, I'll leave that one on there. We just want to be focused more on the current situation right now. So let's go to the hourly again. Make it 15-minute. Okay. Now, E-waves. E-waves are important because they are very deceptive indeed. Okay, and I'll touch a bit more on that later, shortly. Sorry, not later. We're not here till tomorrow. But if you have a look at this wave, what does that wave remind you of as an E wave? Let me just mark this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. What does that look like to you? Have you ever seen that move before? Well, let's go back to the 4-hour chart and take a look at the March 2020 low. Do you see something familiar with this move here? It was an E wave on this chart. It was an E wave. Does it look similar to that small E wave up above? Started off looking like it's going to be small, choppy, and then it got sharper. Yes, that's what we just saw. Basically the same patterns. Now, so you notice how it started to chop out after that and then kept moving higher. Well, this is what I believe we're going to see at this point in time, right? So yes, this may mark the end of wave 4, right? And it'll chop out and eventually keep moving higher for wave 5, up to the 35-cent level before we see another pullback, right? Should you be concerned with that pullback? Well, it depends. If you're trading, obviously you need to be careful. If you're using leverage, if you're just holding the coin until the top, don't let it worry you, because it's going to basically shake you out of the market. Okay, sharp, whatever it is. When I say sharp, I don't mean it's going to look like a straight line, by the way. When I say what's going to happen is you're going to see that move up, and then you're going to see like a 3, 3, 5, 3, whatever it is, 5. I can't tell you what it's going to look like. I don't have a crystal ball, but I do know the waves that will occur. Okay, so bear that in mind. I've already explained to you why I have the $1.50 target. I will touch on that again shortly. So yeah, just want to let you know that that's what I think it is now. So therefore, to confirm this view, we need to see a break of the magenta line, and your stop is down here. If you happen to be thinking in the trader's mentality, right? Now, I'm not saying this is a long idea by any means at all. I'm not putting out long or short ideas out on cryptos just yet. That time is coming. Simply because, do you really need to leverage up when you can buy at such cheap prices? I mean, you can if you want. Obviously, that's not a problem. But anyway, I'm not giving those type of ideas out. I'm just trying to give a view of what I think is going on in the waves, and this is what I see happening. So this fits pretty well with what's going on in Bitcoin, basically leading into a 4-5 pattern. Bitcoin also, I do believe Bitcoin is in a wave 4 still, but because of the way that it's expanding to the upside, it'll definitely allow this type of price action to happen without a problem. And waves don't happen the same on all cryptos. Okay, they're not exactly the same, and you should never think that. They do follow a particular theme. I'm not going to get into that here. That's part of the ongoing knowledge you will acquire if you watch this series. Okay, so we're going to head over now to the TRX XRP pair. I did say previously that we need to see a break of the descending trend line and the wave 4 high. And we have seen both now, right? I'm just going to move this low down here because it's wrong. There we go. Okay, so we have seen both now. So that means, in my honest opinion, that we are about to see Tron outperform XRP all the way to $1.50. Now, I do believe this means XRP will go down, because in order for Tron to be worth $1.50 against XRP needs to be going down, right? This is a very specific chart. It's not just a general overview, it's a specific chart with specific prices. If Tron is going to be worth $1.50, that means XRP has to be worth less. Okay, I don't know if you can understand what I mean by that, but those that do, well, good on you. Those that don't, I can only suggest one thing, and one thing only: learn the waves. So quickly to the daily. The reason why I'm thinking it's going to $1.50 is because of this pattern. We had an A wave up. We had an A, B, C, D, E. I called the bottom of the E just now, and now we have to see this move up to the upside. Okay, so we've already seen this pattern which gave it all away. That is part of the A wave. You can't have another wave 4 for this. It just doesn't make sense. This is not the only thing I'm using for analysis. I'm also using, well, mainly using the TRX USD chart. This was discovered after I had already made this analysis on the TRX chart. Okay, if you go back through the videos, you'll see that my prediction is simply that this is a zigzag. It's on its way up to $1.50 because, well, this can only be a zigzag. Okay, when you look at the general overview of the market, this can only be a zigzag. The slope of the C wave also gives it away, which is weaker than the A wave. If this was a wave 1, wave 3 would be stronger. But as you can see, A wave was already very strong, and we've not seen anything like that since the end of B wave, so it can't be a wave 2. And even if you look at it like this is going to be the end of wave 3 up here, that's perfect for a wave 3. Then you get your wave 4, then you get your wave 5. Okay, absolutely perfect. There's nothing wrong with this view at all, in my opinion. So I am long TRX, and I will be buying XRP when I see it at those levels. I will reinvest the profits from TRX and put them into XRP. So I am a fan of XRP. I do want to own more XRP, and this is my plan to do so. Tron follows Bitcoin. Don't have any interest in that. But XRP is a different kettle of fish. It seems to be following the general markets in terms of NASDAQ, Dow Jones. So therefore, I'm more interested in XRP. Okay. The current move in XRP to me was just a bear market rally. Wave D. It's exhibited all the signs of an A, small A down here, B, C, D pattern, E on the way. And you can see that there is a reversal in progress. Right now, this one has been much more severe than TRX, which confirms this view so far. It's a different pattern in general than what we're seeing in Tron, which to me adds further credence to this idea. So I'm using a confluence of ideas here. I'm not just using some whack wave count, because that's not going to help me at all make money. I need to be using as much evidence as possible in order to execute this plan. Okay. Now, given that we're still looking at more upside in the NASDAQ and the Dow Jones, why would XRP start going down from here? There's probably 1,000,001 reasons you can come up with to, understand this view. And most people won't be even considering this view because they don't know the waves in this particular way. Right? So what I imagine may happen, given that this is an E wave, I could imagine that this thing will chop out all the way down. it'll just chop out until we get there. Okay, it'll slowly grind away at the FOMO and the hype and the livelihood of many, and likely make a basically what I call a type 1 weak wave E, the most common kind. So unless you know what that is, well, then you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. So it doesn't matter. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I give you as many clues as I can without teaching you RS wave directly, basically. And this would not be the way to do it anyway, because it's better to show you graphically, and that's what I do anyway. So that's basically in a nutshell what's going on here. We need to see, we're looking at Tron directly. We need to see a break of that high to confirm that wave 5 is in progress. But during that time, it'll be interesting to see what happens in XRP because of what's happening in TRX versus XRP, where we're seeing this type of thing happen. And when we see a break of this high up here, the magenta line of this chart, then that will be very interesting to see where the prices are, and then also as we move higher. So hopefully you found this video interesting and informative. Thank you for watching.